We break from darkness with a shattering crack, resounding throughout the still, wooden ghost town. A break appears, starting underneath the factory, extending all the way to the library, crossing through the hotel. Two figures, one belonging to Lysel and one belonging to Devon, freeze upon crossing paths, ground shaking beneath them. It's about time, Noah. Didn't fully heal, did you? Looks like some nasty bargain. Only wonder why you begin to lose your own humanity. The mist gives away your disguise. Don't walk around pretending to be sad. Your time's run out. For my own safety, pray this will be quick. You don't have to understand half of it. You'll be my own person of the night. As our vision goes black, all we hear is a resounding crack. The splintering and breaking of wood, and the piling of debris. Beams of broken light, scattered by the morphed sky, fade as the clouds set in. The clouds pass over the sun, letting rainfall pour, blocking the formerly clear sky. Looking up, a figure stands beyond the rubble, a girl with green hair, pale skin, and a near devilish smile. Looks like Zeus broke his vow of silence. 12 hours, then. The full moon will be set in. My own work will be complete. I can only wonder if the Earthshaker remained true to his word. So that small team of survivors lay dead? Or is it just another bluff? Will I finally have to step in? We pan to an overview of the rubble. To a small clearing, holding a clustered group of bodies. Two of the three severely wounded, one completely fine, yet clearly angry, as he looks up to Poe. We did what you wanted. Attempted to kill them off, and you disturbed us halfway through. Now I'm done. I'm not risking my life a third time to participate in your... His statement is cut off, as the cracking of ice begins to pierce the air. That marks the fourth. Will the two of you choose to join him, or will you... A trident appears in his hand. Do as you're promised. Find the other two left, gather, and strike before dusk. In another patchwork of rubble and remains, a girl pokes a hand out before digging herself out of the rubble. Where the hell am I? She mutters to herself, looking around. What happened here? Last I remember was a factory. She brushes dark ashes and tendrils to the ground, now gazing through the rubble. As Haven stands up, eyes glowing a bright purple, pale skin and a bold Ankh tattoo on her left palm, she flickers plasma through her hand, lighting up a makeshift torch, stepping forward and into the ocean of debris. Last session. After a nearly deadly encounter with 9 of your former classmates, Russell and Poe, the entire church you traveled through underground was collapsed in on itself. Upon waking up in the rubble, all of you make your way, searching for other survivors. Levin, you discovered not only the fate of Doe, but you also found 2 anomalies. Tobias, also known as Lachesis, and Serene, also known as Clotho. Tobias would pressure you to reject humanity in seemingly maddening bouts, as Clotho strung a thread, connecting to all the rubble beyond. As you walk forward towards the presence of survivors, your story will continue as you trek down your path. Adam, you find Xavier, who you walk and talk with, discussing motives, mistrusts, and flaws. As you continue to watch Xavier's form flicker, as he continues to speak information he shouldn't know. Once you reach the graveyard, upon reflection, Xavier sheds his form, revealing Chase, the anomaly you found in the library. As black tendrils fill the scene, Chase takes 1 step forward, knife in hand. Bradyn, upon awakening with serious injuries from the collapse, being in the epicenter, you search for any survivors, and for a long time, find nothing. As you make one final search for Topher, you do find a scene. One with Topher, looking as injured, if not slightly worse, than you, and Angela. Angela appears different than she was before the collapse. Paler, with her red hair now the color of dark maroon, and her eyes bright crimson. You can obviously tell that she's angry, bitter, and close to, as you see, her eyes flicker between bright red and dull maroon. And as her veins turn black, she tells Topher that she will do what she has to, and that he will help her in that attempt. Who wants to start the session?
I can take. If you...
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm fine.
Okay, you're taking?
Okay.
Okay,
I'm gonna fetch some dice, though.
run for it. I've got to adjust the music. Okay, so, yeah. You know where you are. What do you do? What's your plan?
Well. This is just who I wanted to see.
Angela looks over. What do you want?
To escape. What else would I want?
Yeah, you've been doing a great job of it so far.
Better one than you. Let me remind you who was closer than getting out. Who was closer to getting out, me or you?
Look around. We don't know where the hell anyone is. We don't know what happened to everyone. They could be dead. This is what you brought to us.
Unfortunately, it isn't. This is what happens when I take advice from others. Which really goes to show, but there's not much backing up my word other than a dead girl, so take it as you will.
How apathetic are you?
Very.
Can you not look around? You act like you're better than everyone else here.
I'm not better.
And I wouldn't be surprised if you're directed for more deaths than half, if not all, aside from Noah, that are left around us.
I don't believe
that. What the hell are you doing? Where do you plan on taking us? Because I don't want to listen anymore. I've seen what the hell your things have gotten to. I've had no say in going down a tunnel that was apparently a dead end.
And everyone else wanted to go down. It's not...
Including you. And you leading.
No risk, no reward. You're not getting out if you don't do anything. But if I do volunteer up some plans, they're a lot more low-key than my other ones have been. Well, one of them is. One of them's kind of half made up jumble in my mind.
Not interested in your plans. I'm not interested in you. You've already tried to lead us down and kill you. I'm taking charge.
That's funny. So what's your direction?
What's my direction? Simple. We look... You see all the rubble beyond us? Look around.
Waste of time.
I'm gonna pull something real quick. Oh, that's a 1 and 1 of the dice. That's snake eyes.
Bro did not do good.
So...
I don't know how. I don't know what his role's been though, because I think we do ours differently.
As you say this, you see her eyes, which were flickering between dull and bright, begin to glow as she looks over at you and says, "Time I teach you a goddamn lesson. I'm taking charge here, no matter whatever the fuck you think.
Oh, you're dumber than I thought.
So stand down." Face danger. Any tags you have against controlled can be applied here.
Well, I've still got crushed 4, so we'll see how that does.
You treat it as a... Actually, I'm gonna roll one thing real quick.
Attack me all you want. You're just fighting someone who's already more than halfway to the grave.
Yeah, well, because of you, people are further than full.
I wouldn't necessarily say because of me, but however you want to believe it, I don't really care. I don't believe you'd end us anyway. Although, if we put you in charge, I mean, I talked to the other guys a little bit. You didn't do too much in the library. What, fucking circle around and almost die? seemed pretty weak, if you're asking me. I would have
Wait,
left.
what are you doing instead? Enlighten me.
Breaking through the gate. We almost had it too. I still need to roll. I've been too busy talking. Okay, against this, you can't dominate me. Wait, shit, what is this again, sorry?
Control.
You can't dominate me. I don't know if last man standing would apply here.
No,
Do I want to use this weakness tag?
not yet. Yes, you will.
That's a -5.
Nope, you're at a -3. Don't count it for like statuses and stuff, but Angela's currently at a 2 for injury.
Well, I'm a 4, so what am
Yeah,
I?
I know. Which
What
means that
else
you
can
have
I
a +2,
use?
-1 because of the weakness.
Well, I can't use either of those here, so bam, -3. Yeah, that's a 0.
Okay.
I just don't even fucking
you
dodge.
find yourself immediately lock up as Angela just points towards you, and I need you to roll face danger again.
Oh, that's funny.
As Topher's gonna move against you.
Oh, that's even funnier. Roll face danger again? Okay.
Yeah.
Is there... What can I do here? Shit, well, you're not giving me time to attack, so I can't do anything. So you're sure I can't use last man standing?
Not yet.
-4. That's another 0.
You're at a -2. Either way, it's still.
Shit, my clock's in the way! Get this thing out of here!
Okay.
Causes me to roll bad.
You're gonna take the /2 as you get struck by Topher.
Oh, what a shame. It's almost like this really matters, although... I mean, it's possible you two aren't yourselves, but, I mean, people can be angry. It's stupid, but it's possible.
Stop trying to act like you're better than any of us.
I'm not better. I'm just smarter.
Smarter because you withhold information. You don't tell us anything to do when people die over it. You don't tell us any information. You don't give us any info to go off of.
What
You've
have I
been
been
manipulating
withholding?
everyone behind this entire fucking thing. You've been using me to drive people to their goddamn graves.
I mean, I have been using you to drive people, but I'm surprised you all didn't expect that I've been doing that since the beginning. I mean... Just give me a second.
Yeah.
Well, you can't talk at the moment?
No, I can't. Get out!
And you're using me to do it. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of you trying to manipulate everyone around you. So I'm gonna teach you. I'm gonna do what I should have done a long fucking time ago. Roll face
Oh,
danger.
what? Mistake? That's funny. Face danger. Can I toe-to-toe here?
Yes.
I want to make... Oh, I'm just gonna
Well,
say...
actually, before you do that, roll change the game.
Why?
Because you are currently locked in place.
This is vocal.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I'm just gonna say, stand down. You're being foolish. Convincing. I'm not gonna start attacking her physically. I'll just use convincing then. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding. I can't do anything with a -3. That's a 2.
You're at a minus.
Sorry, but I'm...
It's a -3 if you include your weakness. It's a -2 without, which means.
No,
a
I've got...
if you add
I think you're forgetting my tat. Wait, am I at the right page?
You are.
I
I'm
am.
saying that she currently has a 2 status on her, so you have up to 2 automatically.
Oh. Wait,
So
that
if the
fails
only reason you had a
regardless.
3 was because you had your weakness.
I rolled a 6, so it doesn't even matter.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I don't think I'll stand down. I'm not just gonna let you tell me what to do. Not a goddamn again. What happens to this being more than numbers to you?
Day 0, day 1, day half. It's always been a game of numbers. I don't know what you think you're trying to get at, but it's always been a game. Although, I mean, beat me up all you want. I'm just gonna keep standing here and keep running my fucking mouth because I'm not gonna start attacking you as much as you want me to.
And why not? You've already been attacking everyone else in this goddamn team.
I don't think so, but
What draws the line with me?
what's the difference between you and the rest of them? The only people I attack are traitors. Or at least
The
what I
fact that they're
believe
willing
are
to stand up
traitors.
to you? Yeah, who's a traitor then? Tell me, enlighten me.
Probably Levin.
Tell me why it's not you.
Well, it's not me. You're standing with the guy who's been with me the entire time. If anyone can tell you why it's not me, it's him. But I mean, you never know. Maybe something could have happened to me at the town hall. I forgot to equate that little factor. But ask me questions. What do you want to know? I can really say a lot if you want me to. But the reason I believe Levin's the traitor is this little theory I've had for a little bit now. So, first of all, when I eventually, really in a dream actually, because I was talking to some of these fuckers, that's how I know Doe's dead, but in a dream, I realized these guys are very personally connected with Levin. What if this trip was all just an outside plot to bring him home?
Why the hell would they care if one person comes home? You've seen them. There's at least over a dozen. Why does one matter?
I don't know. I'm not them. That's just my raw theory. But I only thought of it like 30 minutes ago, so I need more time to think about it. But what do you want to know? I can really say anything if you want me to, but I mean, you won't know if it's a truth or a lie though, so gotta be honest.
Yes, why even question? You've been trying to place yourself in the center. How do I know that you didn't try to drive us to our deaths on purpose?
Because that wasn't even my idea, but I just
Yet you
act
let
as
everyone
the
down
head man. And
where were you when the dust settled?
I was
In that fucking tavern when we were facing the night.
Topher could tell you.
Roll face danger.
Okay. What can I use here? Anything physical? No. Yeah, that's a fail.
Okay. /2.
I did standing too for some reason.
What?
No, then,
You are not locked in place anymore, by the way.
it doesn't fucking matter. I'm not moving. Not yet. So, attacking me instead of using words, kind of pathetic, but I see how it is. I guess I'll just answer your question then, if he wants to see if my answer corroborates or something. I was in the fucking den with, what was the name? Harrison, Topher, somebody else, they died. I was fighting off in the epicenter. Before that, I was dragged into a room to fight 2 of them. Before that, I was trying to find the door to get everyone out. And before that, I was fighting.
You claim to be at the epicenter. Yeah, fucking right. How do we know that you weren't just trying to abandon us to escape?
You don't believe I was at the epicenter?
No, I don't believe half the shit you say, because you're just trying to manipulate everyone.
So is that even Topher then? Might not be. There's already been a fake one before. But, I mean, if you don't believe me, there's nothing I can really do to change your mind.
There is one thing.
Yeah.
You can stand down.
You do realize I haven't fought you.
I don't mean from fighting, I mean from leadership.
Who's it? When was I the leader?
Since you self-proclaimed it, leading everyone down to their death. Since you self-proclaimed it in the fucking house after everyone died.
Well, then I left, so I kind of forfeit.
That's how you actually believe people to be more than one fucking body to be thrown at the anomalies.
Yeah, that was Adam's idea, not mine.
Changed. Why do you have all of these excuses just to avoid yourself?
I'd call them more reasons. I don't avoid myself. I know about myself. I know why I'm like this.
Then tell me.
Tell you? I mean, I've always known. I have a slightly large ego. not academically intelligent, but I like to rely on logic more than emotion. If it makes sense logically, that's what I'm doing. I'm point driven. If I have a goal, I'm gonna do it.
I want you to roll investigate.
Investigate. Oh yeah, I need to question this fake ass Topher too.
Sorry, this is perception. No, this is perception.
Oh, cautious.
Don't include your wound penalties.
Cautious, attentive.
Yes, no wound penalties.
Why is this my good roll? 12.
Okay. So you know how? So you know how Angela's tattoo is like a scepter?
Yeah.
Topher has the same tattoo on his forehead right now.
What the fuck did you do? Oh my god, you're even crazier than I thought you were.
Simple, I'm taking charge. And I'm making everyone understand why you're a manipulative piece of shit leading us all to die.
You're worse than I am. That's funny.
What makes me worse than you are?
Because I'm not physically forcing anyone to go through with my plan. What's that symbol right
No,
there?
they're mentally forcing them instead.
I wouldn't call convincing mentally forcing. I haven't used my powers on any of you guys except to make people tell the truth. And if you believe I am, then you're just gullible. At worst, moronic at best. Or is it the other way around? Yeah, fuck. You can tell my injuries are starting to get to me. Whoops. Well, at least it's... Yeah. At least it's not a fake Topher. Had me worried for a second. Jack shit I can use here. I've used my tag, I think, an illegal amount of times. What do I have for against Topher?
What do you mean? By the way, you can start activating your other tag, the last stand.
Oh, okay. Do I have like any special bonuses against Topher because he's fucked up or not?
No. Not high enough success in Topher's end.
Okay. So, if I don't have anything special against him, what weaknesses do I have right now? I have a -4. I used one tag, so that's a.
Oh shit! I forgot. By the way, Topher's what status were you at?
I'm at 4.
Okay. Whenever Topher's attacking you, which for example is now, your effects don't matter because he's also at a -4.
Oh. I passed. That's a 7.
To clarify, Aaron, yes.
Oh, wait, no, that's not a 7. So if his effects don't matter, does that mean I have pluses? Well, so do we cancel each other out? Oh.
You cancel each other out on the 4s, and then the slash comes into play.
I also have crush 3. I have both a 4 and 3.
Do? Okay.
But slash. Okay. So if
only
4
your
cuts out 3,
right now are going to be counting.
That's a -1. That's a. Oh, fuck off. That's a 5.
5? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, now he's pretty much sharpening his arm, and he kind of stabs you a little bit to the side. Pierce 2.
You say I'm killing people, but you're literally... He's worse than I am, and you're killing him by making him fight me. It's disgusting. Snap out of it.
No, I'm not making anyone do anything.
I'm gonna use...
Convincing him to follow along.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna use my power on Topher. Convincing. Okay. I don't know if Voice of Authority would work because he's submitting to Angela.
You know the fun bit? You're rolling against me on this.
Who the fuck?
And Angela has a character sheet.
Well, I don't care. Does Voice of Authority work on Topher?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
That's a 2. Save the group? No, that's not save the group. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
The group
Let's see,
what's too small of a power tag. That would be a 2. If I'm rolling against Topher, 4 doesn't matter, so we're going to 3.
You're not rolling against Topher, you're rolling against Angela.
Okay, what effect does Angela have?
Angela has a 2 effect.
Okay, so 2 doesn't matter. I cancel out 1. That's a +1. And +1 is... I have not rolled yet. I don't think, unless I forgot. I rolled like shit. I failed. That's a 5.
Okay, well, I could always fail. Angela's -2. She has +2, so she's flat rolling.
Yeah, you're probably gonna get higher than me.
Okay, +1. She has another tag. I dropped one of my dice, the other one's on a 2. What did you? Oh shit, that's a 6.
My power tag isn't even like full offense. Oh wow, she beat me by fucking 1.
She got an 8.
Oh, well, never mind.
One of the dice was a 6. Yeah, so as you say this, you see Topher look at you blankly, and you see a little flicker in, like, behind his eyes, but nothing.
You're picking a fight you can't win in the long run. I hope you know that. Because I don't submit to anyone. And I'm very good at...
That's your problem.
I'm very good at hiding in the shadows. Okay, I'm going to, I am going to darken this bitch up, and by this bitch, I mean the entire place around us is gonna go pitch black. I'm gonna sneak in the shadows and dip.
You can try.
Okay, Night Shroud, Shadow Play, and... Is this outside? Yeah, it is. Oh, is it bright out?
It's daytime. Clouds are rolling in, but it's not dark yet.
Ah, fuck, can't use that. Okay, anything else I can use? I need to be able to use something on here. Last man standing.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, and this is against Angela, so that is a 2, I think cancels out. Not cancels out. I have what, a 2 against? I have a -2 when fighting her?
Yeah, -2 rather
Okay.
than -4.
So that's a +1. Come on, come on. 8.
Okay.
She can hit me all
So
she
you're
wants.
cool.
I'm getting out of here. Where's my... Oh, fuck, where did she go? There it is. What is this? Toe-to-toe?
Depends. If you're trying to form shadows, this is a change the game.
Oh, yeah, it's a change the game. Fuck, 8.
Okay.
So that actually
Take one.
does work. Okay. So I guess I'll create a story tag, pitch black surroundings. And now I'm going to sneak out.
Okay, before you do, you hear one thing. Freeze. Face injured.
Are you even the real Angela? Let's see. You can't dominate me.
Yep. Applying your weakness tag, by the way.
Which?
Which one's the one against? Which one's the one against most of your that most of your classmates have?
Let's careful about... Angela is not a weak link to me.
Okay, then never mind.
All of the others are. Also, it definitely wouldn't apply now. She's been kicking my ass.
Yeah.
What did I use? I used... Oh, yeah, you can't dominate me. Does maintain secrecy work as a tag here? Because in not giving myself up to her, I would be maintaining secrecy.
Against listening?
I'm hiding from her
I'd
voice.
say that that's a stretch at best.
Fuck, I just used my shadow tag, so I can't bullshit that into existence.
It depends. You didn't use all 3.
I can use Penumbra, I think.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, okay. So, again, that's for face danger. That's flat, I think.
Okay.
Because of her 2. Come on. Let's go! That's a 10.
10? Okay. Now I'm gonna roll one thing for her.
This combat just became
This
a lot
is-
more interesting.
At a -2. Okay, that's a 3. Failed self-control again.
Oh, that's why she's doing this. Whatever, not my problem.
You actually see through the shadows bright flashes of red.
Yeah, well, I've got my glowing eye closed. It's just my dead fuse eye open, so she can't see that shit. Actually, wait, no, the sunglasses are blocking my bright eyes, so...
Roll perception.
Okay,
Because this is about to get a lot more fun.
Oh, which motherfucker showed up? Last man standing. Cautious, attentive.
Cautious, attentive, yes. For perception, last man standing, no.
Maintain secrecy.
Not in this. You're listening.
Oh.
This is not.
Well, I'm doing that to maintain secrecy.
This is not a direct look for you.
Oh. So what is that? That's 2 power tags. That's flat.
It does not take a lot to
That's an 8.
pass this. An 8? Okay. In the distance, you hear the cracking of metal.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's that fucker. Well, either way, I'm still dipping, so
Okay.
I'll just head out in a different direction.
So, do your shadows follow you, or are they just like a big cloud?
No, they just stay there.
Okay.
I slip
Because
away in the
otherwise-
shadows into the alleyway, so it's hard for to see me.
What alleyway?
I don't know. Wherever the fuck I can slip away to with shadows, that's what I'm
You're in
doing.
a pile of rubble.
Then
It's
the
all
shadows,
rubble.
the shadows of the fucking rubble.
Okay, I'm just
So the
also
entire
that perception roll. You feel the wind pick up as you hear wings start to flap.
So the entire town's rubble.
As far as you can see.
That's cool. Whatever. I'll slink away. I don't care.
Okay.
She's
As
still.
you slink
I'll
away-
just head in the other direction that my mist is facing her, so she still can't fucking see me.
As you slink away, we're gonna switch perspectives.
Yeah.
Adam, so you just saw Chase effectively shed his disguise and now looks at you with a knife.
Do you really want to do this here?
I really want to do this here. I've been waiting to do this for a while.
Why?
Because something about you just manages to tick me off. Face danger.
9.
9, okay. Slashed 1.
Alright. Could I make a mimic of him?
You can try. Change the game.
That is a 11.
An 11? Okay. Yeah, you can create a mimic of him.
Alright, I will do so
Okay.
between us.
You think hiding behind your own creations didn't work this time?
Preferably better than last time, and I'd like the mimic to attack him.
Okay.
In the same manner I was attacked in the Rusty building. Try and more so detain and damage via construction and small cuts rather than just slashing.
So, if you can tell me what his power is, I'll allow you to have the clone use it.
I don't know what his ability is yet.
Then, how could the clone mimic it?
Visual.
You can try. Toe to toe.
8.
8, pick one.
Let me bring the list up again. I pulled up the wrong one.
Yep.
Okay, toe to toe. I'll achieve my goal.
Okay, what is your goal? To
Copy the
restrain?
ability. To copy the ability currently.
I was doing go toe to toe for the attack.
Oh.
What was your goal
yeah,
with the
I'll
attack?
constrain him. Like,
Okay. Roll face
like,
danger.
keep him still. Seven.
Okay. Pierced 1 as a tendril strikes you from behind. Just to let you know about the area you're in, there are tendrils all around the entire
Okay.
graveyard. Simple. You don't annoy me just because you go around and just attempt to fit in like nothing happens, but also you intrigue me. The town doesn't do shit on you, and I'll dissect you and find out exactly why.
I tend to find that this town is a lot more mental than it is physical, so I think you're gonna be very disappointed if you
Take
actually
a look at me. How do you know it's not both?
Well, I assume it's not both, because you seem to be a fucking mental mess, and your body reflects that. I'm going to try and just outright fucking punch him.
Has to. Okay. As you punch him, you see as like half of his face temporarily morphs to Xavier's. If you're gonna punch him, go toe to toe.
7.
Okay, pick one.
Get him good.
Okay. What status do you wish to apply?
Bludgeoned.
Okay. How many power tags?
I didn't do any.
Okay, that's bludgeon 1 then.
We've all. We love flat
Just
rolls.
simply standing here and trying your best to beat me down is not gonna do anything.
Yeah,
I thought you'd
kinda-
understand that.
I
Watch
kinda
it.
do. I'm just trying to stall, think of something to do. I know there's something here. I just need to find it. And I need you out of the way to do so. At least
Well,
temporarily.
that's a shame, isn't it?
Yeah, it kinda is. Real annoying.
Throw something. Okay. So as he glares at you once again, the tendrils start to block the exit gate of the cemetery.
Ooh, actually, is that, is the crypt still there?
Roll perception.
I think I know where this is going. 8.
8.
Yeah.
It's still there, not in perfect condition, but it's still there.
Well, he's restrained by the mimic of himself. I'm gonna have that mimic get a little bit more hostile, and I'm gonna
Okay.
start to run for that crypt.
Okay. Feel free. Rule not change the game. Roll go toe to toe.
Go. 10. Or actually,
10?
yeah, no, I already said.
You don't have any negative effects due to the collapse, do you?
No. Pretty sure I got out of that scot-free, I thought.
That no one got out of it scot-free.
I might have, like, bludgeoned 1, because I fucking,
The lowest effect that you could get was 2.
Didn't he get shielded by Doe?
Oh,
yeah.
I only have 2, fuck. Sorry, then,
Never
shit.
mind, you might actually have bludgeoned 1 because Doe shielded you.
Because I
I'm gonna say you have
Oh.
bludgeoned
Yeah.
1.
Because I also thought I rolled, like, ridiculously high for that, too.
Yeah, but no one got out of it scot-free.
Fair enough.
You have bludgeoned 1, which is gonna lower that 10 down to a 9. Unless you have any power tags.
Nah. It would be a 1. It would be a 9 anyway, because I have pierced and slashed.
Okay. This was a go toe to toe. Pick one.
Block, dodge, and counter.
Okay. So as you duck out of the way of another tendril and start sprinting towards the crypt, you can still feel that he's just watching you. At the moment, you don't hear any more movement, but you begin to start hearing crackling.
From where is the crackling?
Roughly where, say, a big thing of glass is.
I guess I'll head towards it.
By that I mean it's your clone.
Oh,
Yeah.
alright. I'm gonna continue down the crypt then.
Okay. As you head into the crypt, you see there's still tendrils and masses everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
At the entire place, it's not the closed big like building it once was. The ceiling's torn off. The entire place is into rubble. And pretty much any grave that may have once been there, although desecrated, now it's gone. It's an empty building.
Okay. Is there anything like
As-
of note there?
Roll perception. Or no, roll investigation.
Eight.
8? Okay. Yeah, your question is there anything notable there?
Yeah.
Pretty much all you see is rubble. As a shadow begins to encroach in the doorway.
I guess I'll head further down, or wherever I can, whatever
Okay.
entrances there are.
Yeah.
Keep pushing.
As far as you can see, the only major entrance there, well, the only entrance that you can even tell, is the one to the outside.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and keep going into the crypt deeper, see if I can find anything there.
Okay.
It's a clear choice for New Hampshire.
So, as you go deeper and deeper into the crypt, the tendrils around you continue to move and shift. You eventually hear a complete shattering sound. And
Oh.
I'm gonna need you to roll face danger as the tendrils start wildly moving.
Seven.
Okay. Bludgeoned 1 as one of the wayward tendrils slams into you.
Alright. Well, gotta keep going.
Yeah. As this crypt seemingly is longer than you remember, you begin to hear in the back of your head, you can duck and weave between every single grave you want. But trust me, I'm well prepared. Don't think you can hide from me in a crypt.
Alright,
What do you do?
cool. I'll once again ask, is there anything close by me that is notable?
Okay, roll investigation.
Seven.
Rebel.
I guess I'll just keep moving forward then. Find my way through
Okay.
the next little crack and crevice to get further down the fucking crypt.
Roll face danger.
7.
7. Bludgeoned 1. As you begin to see the entrance once again.
Huh. Weird.
And standing in the entrance is Chase.
Hola.
You can run all you want. And
That was
he
kind of
disappears into a mass of tendrils, and reappears rather to your right and left, as there's two of them now. You can leave through this pile of rubble, but trust me, you won't find anything.
Where will I find something?
Nothing anymore. Not in this pile of rubble.
Yeah, well, that's kind of why I'm asking where I will find it. Genius.
Everything's getting closer and closer to perfection.
So I'm getting closer to the
Better that we
cellular
leave out
level.
the rotten parts.
Nah.
Chase Danger. As the two forms to your right and left turn into tendrils and go to pierce you from either side.
10.
10? Okay. You manage to duck out of the way as the two tendrils slam into each other and break some of the edges of the walls, which the tendrils immediately seal up.
I'd like to run out of the crypt through the entrance and try and slam the door behind me and block it.
Okay. Change the game.
Nine.
To both move scenes and prove that there's actually a door there. Okay. As you run out of the crypt, you slam the door behind you and find yourself back where you were. An open graveyard with one figure standing in the middle. Tendrils looping around.
I'd like to look around and see if I can find anything notable that isn't him.
Like you mean there's gravestones, scratched out gravestones. You can roll investigation if you wish to seek any more.
Sure. 8.
8?
Yeah.
Okay. As you search around the crypt, not the crypt, the graveyard, you see just graves, a couple of glass shards from your mimic, and more graves, tendrils, graves, nothing.
Alright. Weird. Alright, I guess I'll focus back on him. Could I use my ability to collect the glass in the air and launch it at him in large shards?
Yeah. Roll, go toe to toe.
Alright, I'd like to use manipulation of glass.
Yep.
And eyes on the prize and hit them where they're weak.
Yep. Okay.
11.
11?
Mhm.
Okay. Pick 2.
This is hit it with all I got or go to toe to toe.
Toe to toe.
Block, dodge, and counter, get him good.
Okay. What status do you wish to apply?
Impale.
Okay. And you will be doing that to the 2 status.
Alright.
And as you impale him, you see as more tendrils begin to spread and a couple more of him begin to form. You know, you're running out of time. Not just on me, but take a good look upwards.
No.
12 hours.
I'm not really gonna give you an opening. I know shit's going bad. I
Oh,
just
trust
figured
me.
a way to fuck you over.
It's not even worth my time to try to trick you.
Need to find the item.
And what do you mean by item? Face danger.
The item.
As he moves to grapple you with tendrils.
That is 9.
Okay. On a 9, you get grappled too, as the tendrils wrap around you, holding you in place. Now,
Something that
you're
proves
looking. Proves what?
painful for your kind. I was told it was here in a trade.
No, you weren't lied to. What if I told you nothing could seriously hurt?
I don't really believe you totally. Because
You don't
the
have to.
trade I made is valuable for the other person.
And what trade did you make?
A part of my ability.
Interesting. You lose a part of your ability? I don't see you fighting any different. And trust me, we've been watching.
I've been making glass clones of you. Couldn't do that before. Pretty nice, actually.
Yes, but I don't see that being any sort of weapon. Doesn't hurt me more than anything else people throw me does.
It's fair, but it's valuable for them. Don't know why, didn't ask, but they offered something in return for it, so they should make good on their word.
How do you know that a word means anything in this town?
How do I know your word means anything in this town?
How do
I
you know
you mean
by
anything?
trusting people you're not just gonna get a knife in the back?
Nah, I kind of figured I would, but I want to get out of here, just like everybody else. It's worth a shot, isn't it? Might as well
Is
risk
it?
something.
How do you know everyone here hasn't tried to make a way out before?
That's their choice.
Everyone was human once.
Then why
How do you know there is a way out?
Because I've been told other people have left before. Other people have
You've been
quote-unquote
told.
won the game.
But it's not false hope.
I don't really give a shit, to be fair. If I die here, I die here. If I don't, then I get out. Other than that, the point's kind of mute. No, you guys can either try and kill us or help us. It doesn't really matter to me. As long as I get out of here at the end of the day.
Who said that death wasn't out?
Me.
After all of your collection on knowledge about this town, I thought you'd be a little
No, I know
smarter
I
than
won't
that.
die, and that's why I'm calling it an out. Because even if I have to serve this shit town, at least I'm still somewhat of an entity. Even if I am suffering eternally. It's like making the argument between heaven and hell. I don't really give a shit either way, as long as I get to go somewhere.
Nihilism's not gonna solve every answer.
No, but it's solved a lot of the problems in this town so far, surprisingly enough. Not giving a shit has probably been one of the best decisions I've made. After all, giving a shit got me in more trouble than it deserved.
Such as?
Trying to look for people. I got fucked over for it. Almost died. Why'd you stay here? Why'd you lose the game?
Who says I've lost?
You said you were human once. I can imagine that you probably wanted to get out of here. You said that most of you have tried. Which implies that you didn't win. You didn't get out.
Difference is, some of the requirements for me are different than yours.
No shit.
I won. Not because I didn't escape, but because I won in the same way one of your friends will.
Levin.
I won in the way all of us did. I need you to roll me a look beyond the mist. It's effectively an investigation.
Look beyond the miscarriage.
9.
Don't worry, Aaron, you're up soon. 9?
9.
Okay. On a 9, you see where Chase once stood, a figure that's radiant almost as much as the sun and holds some sort of lyre before flickering back.
Lyre as in the instrument?
Yes,
Where was it?
he was holding it
He was holding it.
before the form flickered back almost in a blink.
What was
We're
that?
all so much more than you could even begin to imagine.
Give me some fucking insight. I'm actually starting to lose my fucking patience. Like, you people keep giving us riddles, but then there's nothing to go off of. Just tell me what the fuck it is if I'm gonna die. Might as well have the
Why does it
person.
matter to know if you're gonna die? What's the point of wasting breath?
Curiosity killed the cat. Might
And
as
killed is the key word.
well. Yeah, well, maybe if you want to kill me, you should make me less curious.
Roll face danger.
Oh, fuck now. 9.
9? Okay. You are now take another grapple 2, bringing you to grapple 3, as you actually find yourself being raised by the tendrils. And you hear in your head, you want information? You want to know
do.
secrets?
I
Look
do.
ahead of you. Roll
I
perception.
am. Oh, nice roll. 10.
Okay. On a 10, you see in the far distance, somewhat close to a gate, you see a old wooden building sitting above all the rubble, made out of seemingly almost columns and pillars of rotting and decayed wood, before you found yourself slammed back on the ground.
A lyre. Pillars. What is this? Greek mythology?
There's no mythology behind anything here.
You get what I mean. You're an
How do you know
intelligent-
that you don't tell your own story?
I do.
And you can prove that you're not showing the story of another?
I don't really give a shit if I am. To be fair, I make my own choices. Whether these are predestined or not, that doesn't really matter to me. They're still my choices at the end of the day.
Your choices, yes. But your outcomes.
Could be either way. Which is why I'm so confused why you want to dissect me. Doesn't make sense to me.
Because I'm intrigued.
You're intrigued, and talk to me. figure out why. Instead of
I
now.
already am far aware that you have no clue.
Nah,
Why
well, we could
bother
both figure
trying to
the
fish
fuck out.
information out of you when there's no point?
Because we could both figure it out.
Why does it matter to me? Whatever you figure out, when one way is far more convenient.
Because what if I'm important?
You're not.
How do you know? You said you've never seen something like me.
Because you're intriguing. That I know importance when I see it.
I don't think you do. I think you believe you do, and somebody else is telling your story just like you're trying to convince me. You're not the entity that decided you became this.
How do you know
Something
I'm
is-
not? How do you know
Something above
we
you.
all aren't?
Because something's clearly above you, and if you were, then I would have taken the same fucking route. Because to be fair, to be you seems a lot better to be me right now.
You just, his smile goes wide as you see like sharp serrated teeth. As he says, there's ups and downs. There's differences between who deserves to be here and who merely finds themselves in this town. And we're gonna switch perspectives over to Levin.
Yoy.
Hey there. So you're walking down the long path, and what do you do?
I'm sorry, this is like after I
This
headed
is
back
after you
to-
spoke to the two people, yes.
Okay, so I'm still holding Doe's body.
Yep.
So there's a long road ahead of me, right? Or something new.
It's pretty much all rubble, but yeah, you were moving in a certain direction towards where you assume survivors were.
Yeah, I am going to look around for survivors.
Roll perception.
Okay. Ah, yes, my new dice.
Oh yeah, yeah, you got the physical, nice.
Okay, so there's only there's 1d6, so I'm gonna have to roll it twice.
What a fucking power play. Okay.
Right. Okay, looking around, looking for answers.
Okay.
That's one tag. Do I have any tags on me? Battered 3. Ah, yes.
Cameron,
I-
I'll try to get you done before then. Okay, better 3, yep.
Does that count for perception?
I'm gonna say in this case, nah.
Okay. Okay, the first roll is a 1.
Okay, confident. So
The
you need
second
to-
one's 6. So I get an 8.
An 8? Okay. On an 8, as you look around, you don't see any survivors, but you do see a figure walking towards you. The figure is well dressed in a suit with copper hair. Axe to his side. And you recognize this to be Leo.
You're here. What do you want?
I just wanted to explain myself a little. Well, nah, I wanted to give you a head start. Because we all know you'll need it.
Should I start running then?
Not yet. You could wait at least, I don't know, 20 minutes. No, I'm giving you a warning. Look at the sky, Levin.
I look up at the sky.
Okay. I need you to roll me perception again. No, this time investigation.
Investigation.
Yeah.
Okay, so honed mind for this one. And let's roll. That's another 1. And a 3. So that's basically a 5 there.
So all you see is clouds.
Okay.
See the
Clouds.
sun at all?
No. Not exactly.
Well, that's funny. Guess you'll need to find it out on your own. You'll see it. Rain's setting in. How long's it been since the last time? A couple days? 5? Give or take? Do you know how long you've been going on for? Ever wonder how you could make it this far without any rest, without any food?
I sure do.
Not just you, but everyone has reasons to wonder. And especially prevalent ones to come up in the near future. Because my bargain's off. I don't need to worry about them denying me any longer. And for a price. Roll, look beyond the mist.
Okay, so since I actually don't know what this role is going to be, I can't really add any tags because I don't.
It's essentially investigation,
Okay.
except on the mythical level. This is more like hardcore into like City of Mist terms.
Yeah, I kind of know that, but so mythical. What do you mean by mythical, anyways?
As the opposite of logos, the opposite of what's in front of you. It's what's present but what you can't see. You need to look beyond the mist.
Okay. Yeah, just flat roll this.
Okay.
Dos.
Okay.
6. 8.
So, you got an 8?
Yep.
Okay. As you look, you can see your own hands like change slightly, but more importantly, in front of you, you see where Leo was, the axe that he was holding. Rather than an axe, is instead a bolt of lightning.
Shocker.
Now, this place, this town, it takes what you are, you especially, and makes it a little bit better. You may not see what I mean now, and he starts to back up, but you'll see what I mean eventually.
I'm sure I will. I'm so very sure.
And as he steps backwards and into effectively the horde of rubble and mist, you feel something dragging you forward, not towards Leo, but rather towards the northwest.
Huh. I guess he was a ghost. Okay, I'm gonna
If
continue.
you want to roll perception to realize your revelation on that, feel free.
Joke line, okay.
I figured. But yeah. So do you follow? Or no?
I guess so. Sure, let's go for it.
Okay. As you're walking down this path, as you continue to pass over the rubble, feeling more and more encumbered by the body that you were holding behind you, nothing changes in the town. Everything's just ruined, piled on the floor. You pass the occasional partly standing house, but it's just a wall. Or 2 or 3. But either way, no buildings stand. And I want you to roll memory.
Fucking memory, okay. Okay, so Memory. I don't even know what tags I can hold. Hold to mind, sure.
Yeah, sure.
6 and 4. So 11.
Okay. So, you actually remember this surprisingly well, because this is the third time you've had to redo this drawing since your dad put the other two in the paper mache machine. It's some sort of map that you were mindlessly scribbling when you were younger. And you just recall that this one was different from the other 12 you've made, most of which were shredded. Because this one, instead of being a drawing of the simple town you lived at, or variations of such, you drew what was effectively a hellscape. Of debris, of ruin. A couple of your favorite structures remained, but few and far between.
This map. I remember just watching all the zombie apocalypse movie and what my house would look like.
And as you continue to walk forward, you actually hear something in the distance. What sounds like actual people.
I'm gonna check around the corner.
Okay. As you walk around the corner of a house wall, you see two people that you've actually never seen before. Seemingly, well, you remember them somewhat as former classmates. One of which, a girl with short white hair and pale skin, with black eyes, trapped underneath rubble. You can see that her eyes are almost cracked, and she seems to be absolutely lost in almost frenzy. And to her left, kneeling down in front of her, a boy with longer orangish hair, with bright glowing emerald eyes, extremely pale skin. And I want you to roll perception to see if you can hear what they're talking about before you actually can make it to them.
Looking for answers.
Yes.
2, 5, 8.
Okay. By the way, from now on out, your wound penalties do count.
Got it.
Now, as you continue stepping forward, you hear, "We're not gonna make it. You gotta get. We're fucking trapped in here. What the hell was that?" It. Calm down. Calm down. Look. We'll make it out. After all of this is just a game, isn't it? Look, this is the first time luck's failed me. But remember, you'll be fine. Just calm down. And as you approach, you notice that she immediately goes quiet, even like limp, as the boy pockets something and looks up and sees you. Well, that's the face I haven't seen in a while.
Who?
You remember him to be Dominic in the other class. I
Mm.
think. Yeah.
Oh, it's
Levin Hawthorne, was it?
something like that anyways.
I'm impressed to see you're still alive.
Is she alive, dead, something else?
She's free.
I see.
What was your perception roll again?
8?
Okay. Yeah. Okay, never mind. Yeah, she's about as close to out as she'll be. But she's all safe now.
I see. Safe? Is that...
You want to roll investigation?
I won't question it, I say.
Okay. And you see as he rearranges the thing he put into his pocket, you can see just the brief, like, hilt of a knife.
So...
Now, what brings... Actually, not what brings. How are you still alive? I'm impressed.
I don't even know myself.
I just have a certain knack to get lucky, some say. It all sucks when it runs out and a building falls on top of you, but till then. You can tell that this guy is clearly not completely right, by the way.
Were they your friends, or is that how
Yeah.
they seemed?
Like me. We're all friends here. Well, at least allies. My enemy is my friend. Isn't that right?
People do say that, I think.
Yeah. Doesn't take being here for like 3 days to forget how humans talk, after all. Maybe lack of food for a couple of days does make some delirious, but I'm surviving all fine myself.
So, what were you doing here?
Yeah, you can see he takes out the knife and actually wipes it off on his sweatshirt and puts it back in his pocket. What am I doing here? I'm winning. I don't know what you mean.
So you're playing this game, huh?
Everyone is. Look around you. Like, you mean, better a quick loss than a loss to those things. Some have already seen what happens. I watched a couple die already. Like Nash and Julie. Both of them went out a couple days ago.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, well, nothing much you can do against a band of anomalies. At least, some think.
Sometimes I do wish, like, every game piece on this board can be saved, but some casualties are unavoidable, some might say.
Some people aren't gonna win. It's the nature of how stuff works. Someone's gotta come out on top. The
Well,
big answer is who? The question is, as he's like still wiping off the knife, it's a question of morality here after all. Don't need to waste time on such a topic. I've left a couple people, yeah. Like, I mean, if there's nothing I can do, there's nothing I can do. I'm not gonna throw myself into danger to save another soul. Could you roll perception for me?
well, that's where you and I are different. Because, well, you can run from other people and save yourself. I want to save everyone I can.
Yeah, well, what you get
Also,
on the
it's my-
perception roll?
I'm rolling that now. His perception Okay, so now the thing is in effect, so I have a -3 on my rolls. Did I use looking for answer
Not
for last
yet.
one or honed mind?
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I used honed mind for the last one, right? Or...
I think.
Okay. Perception.
Shit,
Sure.
my memory's not the finest.
Drop the dice. 5. Drop the dice. Fuck.
Okay, 5 and 1, I assume.
No, I dropped the dice into like the bottom of the desk.
Oh, sweet. Yeah.
Nice.
Well,
Where the f did it go? Oh, found it.
you're gonna miss me when I'm gone.
It landed on a 4.
Okay, so that's a 9 minus 2. No, 10 minus 3. Ah, fuck it. You passed. I think you just barely passed.
Barely.
Yeah, he was wiping blood off his knife. Like, I mean, I'm saving people in my own way. Saving them from trauma, at least. Don't act like you can just carry everyone out of here. Not when everyone's already dead. Please, we've got these, whatever they are. You're looking really close to being one of them, at least. But these things going around snuffing people out. Then you've got Noah, that piece of shit. I knew a couple people that were around before he took him out. Been a problem ever since he got Nicole. Because then you can't tell who he is. Can't tell if he's me. Well, can't tell if he's some of his other victims too. And all he does is mutter about gibberish about one. About like numbers like 5, like 5, 4, 6, like it doesn't matter. Come on, just like, I mean, I don't even know what the hell he did. I don't know what you've done either. Like, take a look in a mirror. You sure you're saving everyone else, or do you think you're just killing yourself?
I'm probably already dead, as you said. But
Not how it works. You're living and breathing, just like me.
maybe. I'm not so sure.
Well, I wouldn't recommend being uncertain. Stalls decisions, stalls. Last in the moment moves. You're not gonna get anywhere if you're clouded.
Yeah, I stand. Indecision for my actions. Any inability to move in just a few seconds renders me just useless. I've seen time and time and time again.
That's why you just gotta stop worrying. You gotta look towards winning. Gotta look towards getting the hell out of here. I help everyone on the way. Like, I mean, I've helped a couple people so far. Don't always maintain the best contacts, but as far as I know, Kiana's at least left out there. Like, I mean, so was April, but you're not gonna survive if both your legs are broken.
I really wonder if death is really the answer to getting out of this nightmarish dream.
Well, like, I mean, it's not the answer. It's one of them. Just depends the way you die.
There's always
After all, I don't know. They go around. They sometimes collect the bodies, or at least what's left of them. Usually, I was lucky enough to manage to spy in and book it, but what they're really after is the heart.
They're always looking for the hearts. Just don't let it burn. Just don't let them, burn one.
Trust me, I'm not gonna step in. I'm not gonna intervene. I'm not gonna do shit. What am I gonna do by stopping him? Getting myself thrown on an altar? I plan to win.
Well, there's some who wants to win, someone wants to survive. Either way, I'll let you do whatever you want. I'll be going.
Yeah. I think I'll stick around for a little.
Go ahead.
Got no one else at the moment. We appear to be entering some sort of new phase. You can tell a couple shits happened, but this rubble's new. I'll tag around.
I can
until I don't need to. Or don't want to. Maybe it's time for a final gambit after all. And we are going to cut over to Trey.
Hell yeah, it's been exactly an hour. Let's go!
Oh no!
Banger. How does she even know where the fuck I am? I'm sneaking.
Roll sneak around.
Maintain secrecy, cautious, attentive. The classic.
Keep in mind.
The control.
Yeah.
From the backseat. Also, I really need to pass this roll, so I will use my power tags. That's a 2, so that's a -2, so that's a +1, I think, against her. Ba-bam, ba-boom. Not actually using all those tags. I'm changing it up. We're gonna go with maintain secrecy, attentive, and shadow play, because I'm using the shadow to sneak around.
Okay.
Let's go. That is a 9.
9?
Complications. Yippee.
Yeah. So, as you're sneaking through the shadows, you hear the flapping of wings. And you look up to see a figure over you.
You make this really annoying, Topher.
Doesn't respond.
Well, I'm not gonna hurt you, but I mean, maybe since she's not around, we'll give this another shot. Stand down. Actually, no, fuck. Those are the wrong words.
I get what you mean, just roll.
Yeah. Okay. Convincing voice of authority, the second time I've ever used that power tag.
Oh, I'm gonna let you know, to pass this, you need, a 7's still gonna fail, at least. Between a 7 and an 8 might still fail.
I roll 7, probably gonna fail anyways. Convincing voice of authority and penumbra. Wait. Fuck. Can't use that.
Yeah.
Unless I'm still in the shadows. Am I? I don't think so.
How would
Sorry,
that affect your,
not
like...
in the shadows, since I'm not in the darkness.
Yeah, I don't really know how that would affect your command power, so I'm just gonna say no.
Oh, I'm just stronger in the dark. That's just kind of one of Bradyn's things. That's what penumbra is.
Okay.
But I'm not in the
I don't know.
dark, so...
Yeah.
Because I don't think Topher would be able to see me when I'm in the dark.
Yeah.
It doesn't fucking matter. Wait, what did oh, me and Topher were rolling flat, right? And then that was a +2.
Yes.
That was a +2 on my end, which makes that a 12.
12?
Yep.
Yeah. So, you see as he drops to the ground, not like, well, as he, like, hovers to the ground, and you actually hear something in the distance that sounds like someone big moving.
You've got to be kidding me. Not him. Fucking annoyance.
What the fuck?
We gotta get out of here. Angela's gone crazy.
What the fuck happened?
Angela.
Last I remember was rubble and shit.
Angela
Yeah,
took
speaking to
control
Angela,
of
I guess.
you and started making you attack me. Fucking psycho.
God. Looks like all this shit's gotten to be too much for her.
Yeah. It's wearing down on all of us, but I would we're both pretty much equally fucked at this point, so
I actually need you to roll perception.
I thought I already did that. Well, I kept that tag around for a reason. Which one did I keep around?
This is a different
Cautious or attentive?
I don't fucking remember. Just
One of the two we're using.
We're gonna stay cautious for this so that you can swap
Yeah.
in the future.
I don't think I can use anything else. That's a -3. Unless it's Angela. Then it's a -1.
This is for perception, so I'd say
It doesn't even
your
matter.
physical wounds don't really need to. Okay.
Oh, it doesn't matter? Okay. That is a 13. Yeah. 2 tags and an
Yeah, what
11.
happened between the break? Okay. So, with that, do you think that you'd be able to see through your shadows?
Yes.
Okay. Because in the distance, you actually see 2 people approaching from 2 different sides. You see Noah approaching towards Angela, and you also see from the other side some girl. You can tell she's an anomaly, but you can't. But I don't think you can recall seeing her before.
Yeah.
They're fairly far away from you, though.
There you go.
So, what's the plan?
Noah on one end. Is he after me? He's not after me, right?
I think he's after everyone.
Well, I don't know if he's coming towards me. David, was he coming towards me?
He was coming towards Angela.
Okay. What's the anomaly doing?
The anomaly is walking towards the shadow.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever. Yeah.
On
Easy
the
enough.
other side of Noah, which is closer to your end.
If this was a moral dilemma, it wasn't particularly difficult, but
It's not.
okay.
This is just a tough situation.
Well, who do I hate more, Angela or Noah? That's a pretty easy answer. Hey, Angela, Noah's behind you. Have fun.
You got from the perception roll that she already clocked that.
Well, I don't particularly. She's kind of crazy, so I don't particularly care what happens to her. Anomaly in the distance. I say we just get the fuck out of here. At least that's what
Where?
I think. God, everything's fucking rubble.
Is leaving really the best option?
What else can we do?
Take on Noah. He's enough of a fucking menace.
But the problem is that there's an anomaly here too.
There is.
Yeah.
Recognize who?
No. Which,
Okay, that's not good.
if it was just Noah alone, I'd take him on, but... Is the anomaly heading towards me?
The anomaly is heading towards the shadow. Not towards you in particular, but towards the mass of people.
The masks of people?
Yeah, pretty much all the four people clumped in the shadow,
Oh.
effectively.
There's 4 in there? Oh.
Yeah, Noah, Angela, you, and Topher.
Oh, yeah. I guess I'll yell out one more time. There's also an anomaly after all of us, so you might want to fucking dip. And that's what we're gonna do. We're getting out of here. We're not fighting an anomaly and Noah at the same time.
You think the anomaly even knows where we are? Why not
Not
try to
yet.
get Noah out as fast as possible? Convince Angela that we're actually to get sane.
You do know how fucked we are, right?
No, not at all.
And I mean,
Just because
not...
we've taken some physical damage doesn't mean Now that's enough to stop us. Not enough to stop me, at least.
Against Noah might be enough to stop me, if I'm gonna be honest. If you really want to attack Noah, we can attack Noah. But if it gets dicey, then we'll need to dip.
I don't know where else to go.
True. Well,
From what you say, we have no on one side, Anomaly on another.
let's jump into it, I guess.
Okay.
Um,
Then I'm on your word. You strike, I'll back you up.
yep. Yeah, so I guess I'll attack Noah with shadows. Well, I'll be in the I'll step back into the shadows and attack him with shadows.
Okay.
Which, it'll just be kind of like you know the classical evoker attack in Minecraft.
Yeah.
That bad boy spikes out of the ground.
You know what's
full
funny?
on ass.
Out of
Yeah.
all the ways I thought this was gonna go, I wrote 3 different outcomes, and this is none of them.
Ha! Bradyn continues to astound you.
Actually, Cameron's done the same thing, so if they with this fight. So,
Yeah. Well, I'm going to use Shadow Play Penumbra.
okay.
I don't know if save the group would count here. I don't think so. It's just one person.
I'll say
Oh.
yes.
Okay. So it's against Noah. What, do I get anything
Yes.
against Noah?
Save the group.
What?
Save the group.
Yeah, I mean status-wise. Like my crushed. Am I still at
He's
-4?
completely cool.
Okay, so
And
that's
by that I mean not like super senior, like
a minus.
Waltz in the Hall's cool.
that's still a -1 then. That's a 5. I miss.
Can't hit him, baby.
I
Yeah,
actually
the
rolled a
shadows like
6.
go out. He looks over.
I've only seen one person who can miss that badly. I'll come out wherever you are, Bradyn.
You have to find me first.
Oh yeah?
Which would require using your eyes, which connect to your brain, and your brain isn't very strong.
I'll make my voice.
He activates a sonic scream. I need you to roll change the game to see if your shadows hold up.
Change the game. Night Shroud. Cautious. You can't dominate me.
Not on the fucking shadow.
You can't dominate. You
sure,
can't
it's
remove my
fine.
shadows. You can't dominate me.
You're not sure.
That's a 4.
Okay.
The good old
Your
classic.
shadows begin to blow away, effectively.
Oh, that's
Towards
annoyance.
the opposite direction from Noah, so towards the anomaly.
Well, we have some
Um,
time until that fucker shows up.
As Angela turns, what the hell are you doing here?
What else? To whoop Noah's ass.
Oh yeah, you'll need to get close to my ass first. And I can
don't
move it
need
at all
it.
times.
Yeah, I don't need to get close to your ass, and I'm definitely not after that part.
You see him like shapeshift into Lysol.
God.
Nice try. You can't beat me in a hand-to-hand comp.
This guy's gotten fucking crazy. Whatever.
You really think so? Good luck trying, me.
Oh, it's that fucker again. Wait, if you could actually utilize that guy's power, then he already would have known where I am, so...
It's power to know where you are.
Yeah, because you removed the shadows.
I've got that super sense.
I don't think so.
And he flexes.
Well, either way, you know... You should fight the voices inside your head. I'm gonna yell that and try to control him to attack himself. And since nobody else has voices in their head, it would just apply to Noah.
Okay.
Convincing.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I don't have tags. I'm not gonna do that yet because I need that to do something else. This isn't gonna be a huge ass roll, I don't think. That's a -3.
Okay.
That fucking sucks. It's a 4.
Damn.
You rolled a 7.
4.
Whatever, I needed to free up a
I
roll
don't think
anyways.
you get it. I've wrestled them all into submission by now.
Yeah,
Just
well,
like I'll do to you.
He lunges towards you, roll-faced danger.
okay. Cautious.
You get a +1, by the way, just from Topher.
Okay. Fuck. Okay, that's a -2 then. God damn it! No, I rolled another 7. That's a 5.
On a 5, he slams you into the ground, take bludgeon 2.
This means shit.
As Topher's gonna strike at him real quick. Topher has a -4 to pretty much every attack. Topher rolls a 3. So as he attempts to like pierce with a sharpened hand, he misses as Noah like drags you across the ground and fucking throws you into more rubble.
You know, the biggest reason I tried to control you is so I could do this again. I'm gonna make another darkness like shroud, another mist of black.
Okay.
Night shroud. I got 1 tag down. Fuck, this isn't good. Oh yeah, save the group. Is Topher doing anything?
Yeah, sure.
Teamwork.
Well, I
makes
mean,
the
he
dream
just
work.
tried to stab him.
-1.
But yeah.
That's my worst. That's one of my worst rolls all night. Holy, that's a 3.
Okay, what were you trying to do?
Just trying
Fight
to make
back?
No, I was trying to cover the area in blackness again.
Oh, okay. He sees it like start to form. He goes,
No.
and crackling energy in his hand, just like the shadows retract.
Oh, what a shame. Guess I'll try again in a little bit, but yeah, for now, you know, I might as well do this. I'll get a
He's gonna go
shadow.
to try to slug you in the face.
I was gonna try to just pierce him with a shadow javelin. So I assume toe to toe.
Yes.
Okay. Shadow
I've got some
play,
really funny information to reveal once something happens.
cautious and attentive.
Okay.
That's a -1. Come on, come on. Yes, I finally fucking hit the fucker. That's a 7. Wait, no, I don't hit the fucker. Never mind, I dodge.
Pick one. It's up to you. You could either hit him or you could dodge.
Well, I've got too many
Think about what
statuses
you want here.
I've got too many statuses already, so I'll dodge.
Okay. You dodge out of the way as he fucking slugs the stone behind you, breaking it in half.
You don't get it. I'm stronger than ever. Nice try taking me on.
Well, if I don't kill you now, I'll have to kill you later, so might as well do this.
Not if I kill you first.
We'll see about that. Okay, I'm going to try to form another dark cloud,
Okay.
which I will be doing every other turn until it works.
Okay. I'm gonna put a limit on it at some point, by the way.
What a shame.
Yeah, but anyway, I'm just gonna say no.
Night Shroud. I'd use too many of my tags. Save the group. -2. Come on. Fuck! It fell up. That didn't even land. It fell in the like, you know, the radiator, how it has a small opening. It landed in between and not even on a side. So one of the dices right now is a 3,
Okay, that's bad news.
and that one was a 5, and that was a -2. So I rolled a 6 and failed.
Okay. He tried to do it. He once again says,
No.
No, it pretty much worked, and it fucking went away.
Topher's gonna go for a strike. Oh my god, okay, he botched that.
Oh yeah.
As he like goes to pierce and Noah just kind of shifts back.
Tough luck.
Roll perception. This is not affected by wound penalties.
Okay. Well, I'm not wasting any tags on this roll, so it's definitely about the anomaly. That's an 8.
Okay, Angela's gone.
What a shocker. So.
Oh yeah, this is actually funny. So for Noah, right?
Yeah.
You can see as he dodges out of the way, one of his fingers flickers a little.
That's funny.
What do you do?
Trying to think of what I want to do. I'll attack him with shadows again. Shadow butcher knife this time.
Okay.
So save the group. Shadow play, and I don't know if I can use that. No, I don't think I can. So that's all. That's another -2.
Okay.
Didn't matter. 3.
Which means you know whose turn it is. Noah. He's actually gonna go for a strike on Topher. Which Topher is gonna roll to dodge. Oh my God, he's rolled 3 fails in a row. Okay,
Yeah, so have
Topher
I.
gets fucking slammed back into more rubble.
I failed.
As he charges Noah and gets backhanded by him.
I've rolled well and
Oh,
still
my
failed because my statuses are fucking because my statuses are huge. Did we ever hit him at all? I can't remember.
Who, Noah?
No, I didn't hit him. I dodged.
You have not hit him yet.
I need to get a hit on him. Okay. You know, what if the voices are getting a little too loud for you? Wouldn't it just be good to knock him out of your head? I'm going to use convincing. You said I can use save the group against. Oh wait, did I use that last turn? I did use that last turn. Is Topher doing anything? I don't think I can bullshit cautious or attentive here. So
nope.
That's a -3.
This is actually gonna be really funny, no matter what happens.
I was about to say the highest I can roll is pretty low, and in either way that's a 2.
What voices?
And he goes to backhand you again. Roll go toe to toe.
Okay. If this is a good old classic toe to toe, we're bringing up the good old ancient butcher knife.
Okay. Don't fail it. You might lose it.
Cautious and attentive. The thing is, I can afford to lose that now. That was... You gotta be fucking kidding me. That's a 6 because it's a -1. Because I have a 4 status.
So he does not knock away your butcher knife because that's kind of bullshit. But
-1. Yeah.
He does punch you again in the head. Take another bludgeon too.
Okay, well, we're not in dangerous territory yet. This is starting to get slightly annoying.
You begin to smell lavender.
You know, Topher, it might be our time to dip.
You think?
Yeah, we got some more company.
Cool, you run, I'll follow you. They're not gonna be able to hit me.
Okay, I'll dip. Using the shadows to make it hard to hit me. By just distorting myself.
Roll sneak around.
Okay, shadow play. I just used like half my stuff. Maintain secrecy. And
okay. Soper actually had some power attacks on that roll, so he's good.
Fuck. I should have made dark cloud. That would have been more helpful. Can I use the 2 of them. Okay, I'm at -2. Doesn't fucking matter this time. It's a 7. Actually, it does. There's complications.
Okay, so
Maybe.
as you're booking it, there is complications. The last time Noah slammed you, your butcher knife got webbed in the rubble.
You said that he didn't fucking take it.
He didn't take it. He slammed you hard enough that he slammed it into rubble. The complication is the butcher knife.
What about the butcher knife?
There's one of the 3 in sneak around that we've never used. Is leave something important behind or get caught.
That tag isn't important to me anymore. Bye-bye, butcher knife.
Okay.
I'm not the old Bradyn. I have attack power now.
Yeah.
And I still have my gas canister and lighter that I completely forgot about.
As you book it into the shadows and escape Noah, I want you to roll perception.
Okay. Raw dog. Why? Why is that the one that works? It's an 11.
Oh, you're gonna hate this. As you run away from Noah, you see, now that you look back at it, he doesn't look full.
He's gotta be fucking kidding me. There's more of him.
No, he looks almost, he appears to be almost mist-like as you run away from him until you pretty much can't see him anymore.
Well,
And now, all you smell is lavender. As you leave.
So with an 11, I can't see if she's behind us or not.
Yeah, you can look. I'm gonna roll for her, actually.
Because
And
I
I've
do
rolled
have
like
a
shit
plan.
all
Because
night, so surely you should be fine.
I completely forgot I had half of this stuff.
Surely you should be fine. That's an 11.
So we drew. What do we do? Reroll?
I just roll all night.
Do we reroll?
She's an anomaly. She starts walking towards you.
Oh, this was to see her or not? I thought. Whatever.
Oh, well, no. You can see her. She
I
can
gotta-
see you.
Oh, that's fine. I got a 7. I don't care.
Yeah.
You know, it's about time I use this shit. I'm gonna pour gasoline on the ground and light on a fire again once Topher's through.
Okay, well, Topher's kind of been trailing you, so he's pretty
Yeah.
close. He got surprisingly high himself.
I assume it's a change the game.
Yeah.
Okay, cautious, because you gotta be cautious when handling fire. Maintain secrecy, because I'm using this to get away and be secret.
Okay.
I don't know if save the group works, because the two of us are a group.
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Yeah, sure.
that is
I'm just
a...
gonna say something that you actually noticed about this anomaly. You've
Yeah.
actually seen her before.
Well,
She's
yeah, I
never on her
know.
own. She's always been with Leo.
Oh, her. I thought that was Al. I thought we were fighting Alice.
Nope.
Whatever. I don't trust shit, so,
Yeah, fair enough.
that's still a -1, which, let's see, ba-ba-boom! Ba-ba-boom! That was a 7 -1, 6! Oh
What
my
were you trying to
god.
do?
I was pouring gasoline on the ground and lighting it on fire.
You're so hurt that you can't get the fucking cap off.
Oh, that sucks.
Any
Well,
backups?
yeah, I have a pretty good alternative. I'll run away.
Yeah, okay.
Fucking
Roll change the game.
she's smaller than me, I'm faster. Change the game for running away? Okay.
Yeah, this is pretty much change the game to get out of the scene.
Oh. I just used, like, all my change the game tags. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Well, if you got any tags related to running away.
I do. Cautious. Attentive. I'm watching
Cautious
her,
and
and
running away
I'm watching
would
her, and
slow you down.
when I'm getting away, no, if I'm being cautious, I'm making sure she doesn't attack me while I'm getting away. Attentive,
Okay.
I'm using my eye for detail to make sure she's not attacking me while I get away. And
Okay.
me and Topher are doing so much teamwork while we're running away.
You can.
Let's
Oh,
go.
wow.
That's a -1.
Yeah, you're helping each other.
Why? Wasn't his last roll? That's an 11. 12 -1.
Brilliant.
The red and whites, man.
As she emerges through the shadow, looking at you, as you run away, you look back and you see her actually do one thing. You see her point one finger upwards.
Fucking sky.
And then
Oh, there's
leave
Alice.
Out of sight.
Oh, wait, that's what she's gesturing to. Yeah, I'll look up at the sky.
Okay.
Is the sun moving?
Roll perception.
I think the sun might be moving, guys. I'm raw dogging this. Go fuck off. That's. Oh wait, I've got a minus. Do I have a -4 in perception?
No. What you,
Oh,
No.
okay, that's an 8.
it's very cloudy, But yeah, you think the sun has moved the tiniest bit since you've seen it last.
And we're back to limited time. The game resumes.
And I think I'm actually going to end the session there.